The accountability issues. We talked about the subtle gaslighting that's happening throughout the relationship, and just the communication issues. And so kids being the last thing that we like haven't come to a resolution with. I'm on the direction of like, I'd like to try for kids. He's now 100% no kids. How are we going to rectify this, right? What's going on? I'm really like trying to do overture of like, what happened here? Like, you were the one that started this conversation about kids. Like, how has it just gone from a complete 180 without me even realizing what was going on? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, there was no communication in between. Come to find out, that was very purposeful. So we'll kind of backtrack to a point in the relationship. I think I told you about the fight where, you know, maybe around 2016-ish, I had a breaking point at that point, and I was like getting ready to throw all of his stuff out the door, quite literally, because he is stonewall anytime we have an argument, shut down. Yeah, he would just not talk to me. And so I kind of had reached a breaking point at that point, and then I think I shared that there was like some abuse that happened in his childhood, and that is actually really critical, because that is the reason why we're having this issue in our marriage, is because that piece was never resolved and it was never dealt with. So I didn't really understand the extent of the abuse that happened in his childhood until this time in therapy, where he's starting to share a little bit more about what happened. I'm thinking originally it was just kind of a one-time thing based off what he told me. I'm finding out years later that no, this was a extensive long time that this had gone on, and in his mind that it wasn't necessarily an issue that it had gone on. And so I'm now getting blindsided by this years later. And what I'm also starting to realize as I start to research more into like child abuse in that area, I'm starting to realize that there's something else that he's not telling me, and that is ultimately going to be the reason why I have to walk away. All right, my dog is needing some attention, so I'll see you in the next video.